So the CEO of Norfolk is saying they're sorry for the train derailment, though if they were truly sorry, they would be reacting faster to what has happened, be helping these people without being asked, and from the get-go, they would have kept their equipment maintained. Instead of using 19th century brakes, they would have used brakes from this century.
News Nation investigative correspondent Rich McHugh on the ground in East Palestine for us tonight. Rich.
Hey, Natasha, this is a tale of two narratives. That's the way I'd like to phrase it, at least. The CEO is here. He's apologizing. He's saying we were committed to doing more. The people here, though, are angry, and they say they're not doing enough, not even close.
Residents of East Palestine say the health issues they're experiencing are an everyday, all-day struggle.
Saying you're having trouble with your eyes. What's going on?
My eyes feel like they're going to fall out of my head. They're bulging out of my head. I blow my nose about every 8 to 10 minutes, and I blow blood out of my nose.
This has been devastating to this community.
And more than 2 weeks after the derailment, today, the CEO of Norfolk Southern is apologizing.
And I am terribly sorry that this happened to the community. Norfolk Southern is fully committed to doing what's right for this community.
Are you truly sorry what happened to the community, or are you sorry that people are mad about what happened, and now you're required to pay money for the damages? And we all know companies don't like to pay money when there are damages to people or property.
Shaw met with town leaders, after which the mayor posted on Facebook he intends to hold Shaw to that. But Shaw also doubled down on his decision to conduct a, quote, controlled release of these toxic chemicals, and that the plume of smoke into the night sky was the better of two evils.
Frankly, that told us that there was success, and that the opportunity for a much riskier event occurred because of what was in the rail cars.
But that's not what Aaron Brockovich told News Nation in our one-on-one interview on Prime about choosing to release those toxins into the air.
Listen, this could be a situation where Norfolk Southern Railroad made a bad situation 100 times worse that this community and the ecosystem could see the fallout of for decades.
Brockovich is coming to East Palestine on Friday to hear residents' fears at a town hall event.
Wow, Norfolk Southern offering $1,000 reimbursements to residents? They probably need more than just $1,000 in order to be living in day to day. What about all the people out of work? What about all the people that have gotten sick? What about all the people forced to move from their houses and away from their jobs and stuff? And it's like, these people need, at least a few $1,000,000 to start with, especially since a lot of these people are going to be suffering from long-term medical disorders.
I have seen this over and over and over again play itself out through the United States, and it's the one thing that nobody wants to listen to. What is happening to the people? They need to be their own citizen scientist, if you will. Nobody knows their health and their family better than they do. If you feel unsafe, leave.
For those who did leave, Norfolk Southern is offering $1,000, potentially more if you have receipts. But you have to come with paperwork in hand to this nearby church. But for some residents, it hasn't been that simple.
Wow, receipts? So you gotta make sure you're able to keep everything collected that you spent money on? No. It should be, hey, if you live in this city, and the closer you live to the train derailment, the more money you should be getting.
Scott McAleer lives a few hundred yards from the derailment and explosion. Says he received some reimbursement, but then was told no more.
So I went back to them and gave them my final receipts of the whole thing, just the last 2 days, and they told me no, they weren't going to pay me.
So the Norfolk...
Wow. So the company that's supposed to be, or that should be, helping these people are saying, no, we're not going to help you anymore. We already gave you enough money. Now, be on your merry little way.
Southern people said no.
Yeah.
Russell Waite and his son Riley flagged us down after getting his check. He says this is the third time he's had to come back.
They just keep turning you away and keep turning you away. My mother and father-in-law were here twice. Her brother and sister both were here 3 times before they got any help whatsoever. How I got help today, I have no idea.
It sounds like these people get tired of the same people coming back over and over, so they just give in and give people some money, hoping that they will, just shut up. Okay, this railroad company needs to have the government come down on them, and really hard. They basically should be required to go bankrupt, fixing up this mess.
Because again, they turned me away. They said no. And I said, I just can't come back here.
And for all the promises about the air and water being safe, residents here, they experience health effects in real time. Caitlin Schwartzwelder says this is water she collected on her property after the toxic release. And she went back inside her home yesterday for 30 minutes before her skin broke out like this.
I undressed to get into the shower, and I had a rash all over the side of my face, on both sides, and all over my chest.
Now, Erin Brockovich was supposed to be here earlier in the week. She said after President Trump announced he's coming midweek, she is postponing her visit here till Friday to avoid the circus. Back to you, Natasha.